Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here. Super Bowl Sunday. What a big one today is going to be between the Patriots and the Falcons. Coming to you today, we're going to be talking about the upcoming Elimination Chamber pay-per-view that is coming up right around the corner. It almost seemed like they were force-feeding you things throughout the Royal Rumble, letting you know that in 2 weeks, they were going to be doing a pay-per-view. So next Sunday, already, they're doing a SmackDown-branded Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Last week, they were naming matches like there was no tomorrow, just throwing them up there. The big one, of course, is going to be the Elimination Chamber match. John Cena, as your WWE World Heavyweight Champion, is going to be taking his championship on his 2-week reign into the chamber. In the chamber with him is going to be Bray Wyatt, The Miz, Baron Corbin, AJ Styles. Bray Wyatt. I can't remember if I named everybody or if I started naming somebody twice, but I got mixed up. But it honestly looks like it's going to be a very good match. Also on the card, they have a women's match with Nikki Bella going up against Natalya. They have like a 100 tag team match with the competitors of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. American Alpha putting the title up in a tag team turmoil match, which I think is almost like a gauntlet match. I think that's what they call the turmoils. We haven't had one of those, honestly, in a long time in WWE because of the fact that I don't think they've been pushing more than 4 tag teams at a time, which is crazy. With Zack Ryder's injury, they still have like more tag teams on SmackDown than they've had on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown throughout the brand split era. It's crazy how SmackDown is putting on a good show with a great tag team division, and they're able to really keep these guys going. They heated up the Ascension out of the middle of nowhere. I don't think they're going to be winning the match, but I just think it's fun that, for so many years, at least since 2010, I've been making videos about WWE needs to put a focus on the tag team division, get some guys going in there. With their deep developmental system, they're always pumping out single stars, but why couldn't they make any tag teams other than the Ascension? And when the Ascension got to the main roster, they just bottomed out. But, the Vaudevillains, they haven't really hit the ground running either. But you put that many teams out there, something's good's going to happen. They'll find a way to make that be a good match. When I look at the Chamber, it makes me think about, John Cena winning at the Royal Rumble, having that big moment of winning his 16th championship. Ric Flair was in attendance. It makes me wonder if this was something for the upcoming 30 for 30 with Ric Flair, where they're now going to put a light on that Ric Flair's championship reign of 16 times has been tied by John Cena. Because to me, honestly, you put the title on John Cena, everybody as of right now with Randy Orton winning the Royal Rumble has their fingers pointed that Bray Wyatt is going to win the Chamber. And that means that they're going to do Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania, which is the match that I think is going to happen. It just doesn't make sense why you would give John Cena that moment to have a 2-week title reign. And it doesn't seem like he's going to be leaving us to be going to make a movie or television show anytime soon. He's got that Super Bowl ad, which is already on the internet, which is going to be on television today, with him playing the big purple elephant in the pistachios commercial, whatever the heck those things are called. But they're not pistachios either. They're the other nuts, the green ones. Fuck me, I forgot what they're called. But honestly, I think this is a really good match. Baron Corbin is a guy that they've really been focusing on. They were really building him up. When Baron Corbin said that he was going to be in the Rumble, they were treating him as if he was the guy that honestly had a chance to win it, and then Cena just beat him out of the middle of nowhere on SmackDown, which made me think they were going to cool him off. They're going to be cooling off not Baron Corbin. They're going to be cooling off Braun Strowman on Monday Night Raw sooner than later. So I sort of thought that Corbin would just sort of be forgotten about because of the fact that what are you going to do with this guy at WrestleMania other than put him in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal? The Miz is a guy who's been having a great year. I don't like the fact that they're tying him together with John Cena and Nikki Bella at WrestleMania in this, propose to your girlfriend in the middle of the ring match. Hopefully she's going to be surprised. I mean, everybody else in the world knows about it. How does she not know? But It's reality TV for you today, and it's funny that the reality TV caught on almost 20 years ago with Survivor and Big Brother and all that stuff, and those shows are still being pumped out today, and people still think they're real. But I don't know. I mean, I guess it'll be a WrestleMania moment that they can play forever. We can make fun of the fact that it's not real, but we all know that the rest of it's not real either. And we go along with that when guys get beat up in the back. We talk about that for 20 years at a time. AJ Styles, I don't really see him being paired up with anybody in the chamber. I think that his WrestleMania moment will come, or not WrestleMania moment, but his WrestleMania match will be paired up after the chamber on the road to WrestleMania somewhere. We don't really even know who he's going to face. Him versus Cena one more time would be really fun. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. The rumored match against him versus Shane could be fun, but it also could be a stinker at the same time. Shane has a history of putting on good matches, but if you look at last year, him against The Undertaker, they didn't really burn the house down in Texas. They did the big spot that everybody knew they were going to do. He made some highlights, but the match as a whole didn't really make any sense. And then Shane showing up on Monday and Vince giving him control of Monday Night Raw didn't really make any sense either. So, I don't know. Honestly, I guess I'm going to believe what everybody else believes, is that Bray Wyatt's going to win this, which is going to set up, Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton at WrestleMania. 2-week title reign for Cena doesn't really make any sense, but I guess my bet is that Cena's going to win it again, and I don't think it's going to take forever for him to win it either. I'm guessing that he's going to break Ric Flair's record before it's all said and done. Maybe they can have a bigger angle. It seemed like every time that Cena was going for a championship shot over the last few years, even if it wasn't in like a straight-up one-on-one match, they really harped on the fact 16 times, he's going to tie Ric Flair, And this time they didn't really do it until he already won it. So I don't know if we're going to have some sort of like retirement angle with John Cena at WrestleMania pay off next year with him winning it one more time, but I think anybody who's watching this would bet that Cena's going to win it again. So it just doesn't make sense for this 2-week one.